19 more people suspected to be members of the terrorist Revolutionary People's Liberation Party/Front, DHKP/C, were detained in simultaneous police raids in Ankara on Friday, following the group's brutal killing of a prosecutor on Tuesday. The Istanbul Police Department counterterrorism unit launched an operation raiding a large number of addresses simultaneously, detaining more than 10 people in Istanbul early Thursday morning. As a continuation of these raids, 19 more suspected DHKP/C members were detained in simultaneous police raids conducted by the Ankara Police Department counterterrorism unit in Ankara on Friday. In a related incident, 18 people detained on Thursday during a demonstration held in İzmir to support the DHKP/C terrorists who were involved in the killing of prosecutor at the İstanbul Courthouse on Tuesday were released on Friday. Furthermore, 5 people detained on Wednesday for suspected links to the terrorist DHKP/C in İzmir were referred to a court on Friday. The police implemented strict security measures before the suspects were transferred to the İzmir courthouse. The police had seized some organizational documents, digital records, and illegal publications during the police raids against the suspects on Wednesday. 5 others had also been detained during the police raids conducted in Eskişehir on Wednesday. These detained suspects were also referred to a court on Friday. All these operations followed Tuesday's bloody attack by the terrorist group, which stormed the Istanbul courthouse and took a prosecutor, Mehmet Salim Kiraz, hostage. The group released photographs of the prosecutor as one of its members pointed a gun at his head and listed a number of demands. After 8 hours of negotiating between the police and the hostage-takers, the prosecutor was shot dead by his captors before they were killed by the police. Judge, friend of killed prosecutor, releases letter to government. A judge, Kemal Karanfil, who was a friend of slain prosecutor Kiraz, has released a letter addressed to the Justice and Development Party, AK Party, government and the Supreme Board of Judges and Prosecutors, HSYK. Karanfil, who was a penal judge of peace in Eskişehir, caught wide public attention in October of last year after he asked the Constitutional Court to abolish the controversial system of having criminal judges of peace introduced by the government following graft probes that went public on December 17 and 25, 2013 and implicated senior government officials. Karanfil was later reassigned to a lower position in Zonguldak. In his letter, Karanfil called on the government and HSYK members to appreciate the value of prosecutors and judges while they are still alive, and not just after they are killed, in a reference to the incident in which his colleague Kiraz died. In the letter released on the website adalt.org.tr, Karanfil said that while the government and the HSYK do not give much significance to judicial personnel while they are alive, these judicial personnel immediately become very important after they die. He also called on the government and the HSYK to adopt the necessary measures to protect judicial personnel who undertake risky duties.